All right, and here we are, Daria Jackson Ligonier of Create Possibilities. Unfortunately, my husband Willie is under the weather, so he will not be joining us today. But today we're going to talk about what is working now with MLSP sites. MLSP sites is a WordPress blogging system that MLSP put together for novice people that are novice to online marketing or blogging, and even for those people who are veterans. It is just so easy to put together. I finished ours pretty much a couple of days ago, and we're about to put our first blog post out and launch it later on today, so make sure you look out for it. As I'm waiting for my panelists to jump on, just wanted to share with you how simple and easy it was. There are little bite-sized videos in the back office to teach you how to install the blog, just to get it going. Basically, it's really not a lot to do. You just need to set up your password, your think about what your domain name is going to be, and just follow the directions. And I say within about 2 or 3 clicks, you are up and you're running, and then it just takes a little time for you to get your blog set up the way you want it. But as far as having a blog online, it's all of 5 minutes, if that long, and about 3 clicks. That's my sweetheart coughing in the background. I'm gonna move it in the office. So come with me into my office. Yes, we are going to my office because I know he feels comfortable. He's been coughing and he's been sneezing. I see all day yesterday. Yesterday we went, what is it called? Dolphin and whale watching, which was so much fun. I didn't think I was going to get so much out of it, but it was really cool to actually see live. It was really cool to see live dolphins. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I hope you can see me good. I'm trying to figure this out, how you can see me good here. So here we are in my Brooklyn office, and it doesn't really look like my panelists are gonna come through. Let me see, what time is it? Yeah, it's 2:04. Maybe they're trying to jump on now. But while I'm here, I'm gonna show you some of the things that I've been doing with my blog sites. And all right, just got a notification in on my text. All right, pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to show you what I have so far on my blog. I'm just so excited. I didn't actually put my first blog post up yet, which you will see later, because Willie and we have a couple of some tweaks to do before we actually launch it. But stay tuned. All right, so I'm going to show you what I have so far. All right. All right. Hopefully you can see my screen. This is actually what we have come up with so far. And actually these graphics here were done with plugins. So what MLSP has done was hooked us up with the most premium and simple plugins to give us our blog, the professional look that we want. So it gives us the flexibility of choosing from a plethora of themes. So this is the theme that Willie and I chose. And you can just go to town. They give you so many options. So you don't have to figure out what plugins work with what. What plugins should I be getting? Which ones are recommended? Because what MLSP has done has put everything in the back office and you just choose from what's there. And I mean, it's a large variety, a very large variety. So I'm just going to go and just show you around my blog. So actually, this is a nice, this is called the quickie bar up here, where it's another way to get leads. It's another way to get the attention of your prospects when they come onto your site. So this was really easy to set up, really, really simple. And you can just decide in the back office what it is that you want to promote. Then this is the banner that we created. Oh, I don't know what I did. Let me go back. I need to go back. Right, hold on. I don't even know what I did. But actually, I was on the home screen. I like that house situation. That's pretty cool. So I did this blog, this banner in Canva. So if you want to know more about how to do graphics in Canva, I can show you that. I can create some videos to show you how to do that. So that's how we did our banner. This is a free giveaway here for Instagram. Really cool Instagram tips on this cheat sheet. So I highly recommend it if you do come by and visit to download that that free 10-point cheat sheet. It's really cool. Got me started with Instagram and generating leads just by following it. The reason why this says hello world, because as of yet I haven't posted my first blog, so that will be happening very soon. These on the side here or some other free things that you can get. This is my fan page. And you can access me on Facebook, and you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and here again will be my recent blog post, but since I haven't really started posting yet, blogging yet, so that's why you don't see anything. But and then once I began posting on Instagram, I really don't know why it shows up like this on my on my what do you call this page? This is my homepage. Yes, on my homepage, I don't know why it shows like that, but when you look at my blogging pages, it'll look different. So that's the homepage. Then I also did an about Willie and Daria, which is Will Daria. And here you're able to share my page. So this is a plugin here too to allow you to share your pages, your posts. And I chose to put that on my page. And then I tell you about me. This is a video of Ray sharing information about me. Here is a PDF that you can get on Periscope. And then I share Willie and I's story. And here you can connect with us using these tabs here. Anybody there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. So let me come back out. I will come back and share. Well, I don't know. How long you been on, Rose?
Not long. I mean, I caught the part where you were showing the Twitter and that part.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'll just continue and then I'll come back to you. I'll come back so we can see each other. So basically, I was just showing the About Me page. Mm-hmm. And I found a signature for us online. I can show you how to create a signature for yourself. And then a picture at the end. And then on the bottom, see how my Instagram, it comes up. I don't know why I didn't do it on the home page, but that'll be something to research later. But I'm not going to let that affect my my launching this evening, if you will. So that's the About page. And then I did a products page. So I picked 3 products that I wanted to showcase. So I highly recommend the 3-minute expert. So that's number 1. That is what I'm using. That is what also helped me to get my blog the way it looks now. And I think for any online marketer to really be successful, you need to understand copywriting. So this is a course that I highly recommend that you get and study and constantly go back to and refer to over and over and over again. And I know that most people are interested in making money on Facebook because that is like the most popular social media website. So that's another product that I highly recommend. It also comes with a free PDF, and Michelle just breaks it down on how to be successful in advertising on Facebook. And most of the heavy hitters out there, that's what they do. They advertise on Facebook. And that's it. I didn't do the work with Daria yet, Will and Daria yet. So I just have these 3 set up, and that's basically it. That is basically it. So I'm gonna come back. Yeah. Oh, can you see me now? Okay, wait. Oh, I gotta press stop. There we are. Hey there. So how was your week?
Great, thanks. And yours?
Oh my goodness, it was great. I just decided that I was just gonna sit down and get it done because I had been coming back to it, going back and forth, this and that, and pretty much all day Friday. I pretty much
great. Yep. I like it.
You like it?
Yes, it looks great.
Wow, thanks. So
I didn't do other pages, so I have to get on to that about page and product page and that kind of stuff. I just got the one page.
So. Okay. All right. Well, you got to remember that I do have a blog already, workwithdaria.com. So I do have a little more experience with, what pages to have. So you definitely want to have an about me page. You want people to know about you because when they visit your blog, they want to know who's this person's blog I'm looking at.
Okay.
You definitely want to about me. You want a products page or a recommends page.
Okay. Product page or recommend.
Okay. You want to work with Rose page.
Okay.
And that page is where you would qualify your prospects to work with you.
Okay.
So what some people do, I've noticed they put a form on their blog, pretty much like a application, asking the prospect a few questions on why they want to work with you, what do they expect to get, those kinds of things. So I can do some research on getting some questions for you. Or I noticed what a couple of people did was they did a video basically sharing what it is that they're looking for, in their prospect. So there's more than one way to set up that page. So I do highly recommend that people that are in your niche market, you want to look at how they do it and then decide which way you want to go based on what you saw and what you like.
Okay.
So let's see. So you have your home page, which will be your static page. Then you'll have your, let me go back real quick. Right. So you have your home page, your about me, your actual blog role, products, and work with Rose. Work with who you are. Trying to think, there are some other ones that people put, it escapes me right now, but those are like the main pages you want to have. You do want to have an area for them to contact you. I didn't do that yet.
Oh, contact you.
So like that goes in your menus, whether you want them to text you, call you, you would want to have a way for them to contact you.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah, I think that's about it. And then it's just a matter of really hooking up your blog the way you want it to brand you. And it will be a constant, tweaking here and there. So don't, try to make it all perfect before you launch it. You want to have a piece of content on there, of course. You want the about me done.
Uh,
You want people to know who you are and what your purpose and how you're serving your community. And what was the other one I did? Oh yeah, and your recommendations, the products that you recommend.
got it. Good.
So those are important. So when people come by, even if it's just one blog post, they get a sense of who you are, and since you're presenting yourself as an authority, you're recommending certain products for your niche.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I just did.
how did you get that blue background and on where you had Twitter and Instagram? What is that area? I was looking for a footer area. That's not a footer area.
What
That
do you mean?
area where you Twitter and Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah,
That
it's
that is in the widgets area. It is the footer area.
the footer area. Okay, so
Yeah, it's footer 1, 2, and 3 in your widget
okay,
section.
good.
And basically what I did was I followed the exact setup that they had.
Okay.
So what I did was I took the plugins and set it up exactly the way they had it. And then I looked at it and then I started tweaking things because I said, nah, I don't want that there. I'm gonna put this here. So I started out with their basic layout that they gave us. And then I started moving stuff around because then I had an understanding where everything was because I set it up exactly the way they did at first.
Got it.
Yeah. So if you set it up exactly the way they have it with the same exact plugins, and then you'll see how everything looks.
Do you find the style that you pick easier to work with compared to others, or it really doesn't make a difference?
Well, it's pretty similar to the one that I have on my personal blog. So it made it a little easier because I had an understanding when I went through the process of setting that one up. So, but I think they're similar. Now there's a more advanced one called Div that they're talking about in the group. And I didn't really dabble into that. That might be something I'll do down the road when I create a niche blog, because my goal is also to have a blog for my primary.
Okay.
So I figured let me start with Willie and I having ours together, and then eventually branch off into different niche blogs, because you could blog about anything. You can have a personal blog and just talk about hair, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a blog that you want to monetize, but just to share, who you are and your thoughts and your hobbies.
Okay.
So that's the beauty of MLSP, because you're not limited with the amount of blogs. At least not right now, you aren't.
Yeah.
That might change down the road. Also, what I'm going to do is upload Willie in my existing blog that we have. Somebody just text me.
Oh.
Okay. I thought she was going to jump on. I guess she's not jumping on, but that's okay. She'll catch the replay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to upload our blogs as well. I don't know what that process is yet. I figured let me start off with something with us together and just get it going, and then we'll upload those. So we'll save money on our hosting as well. Because,
okay.
We're paying them monthly to host those blogs. So with this particular one that we have now with sites, we don't have to worry about any additional costs. The plugins because there's plugins that you pay for. So MLSP found all the premium ones, which I was saying before you jumped on. And well, not all of them, but they found a lot of premium ones that they feel work properly and work together, so we don't have those issues with plugins fighting with each other. Because I had that problem with my other one. Like, if a person recommends a plugin and then you don't know if the existing plugins that you have are compatible with the one they're recommending until you use it. And then next thing you know, your blog is looking crazy and you don't know why. So with MLSP sites, you don't have that problem because they already ironed all that stuff out, and they're not going to recommend plugins that don't work with each other, because that would be a potential problem later on. So they ironed all of that stuff out. So we don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So it's just a matter of, well, we want to use this one as opposed to that one.
Okay.
You know, so I like the fact that we have a lot of options. So that way there's no blogs that look alike, no two blogs that look alike. We can all individualize our blogs because it's about us branding us. So that's really cool. So would you like to share what you have, how far you've gotten since last week?
Well, basically what's happening now is I've been following with the group, the 3-Minute Expert group, and they have had us posting rather than, developing any further. So I've put up a few posts.
Okay. So you put a few posts, what do you mean? Using your blog or just separate posts?
I've been putting up so far 3 posts. They wanted, and I got to put one again together today. But yeah, he tells us to put a post up. With Thanksgiving, giving thanks, and then before that, saying something, teaching or asking, trying to teach someone something that we can give them, or explain to them, or like you said, help them learn about something. And then again, he said repeat the same thing for the following day, and then that repetition is what we should be doing. So that what we're supposed to be doing, repeating, teaching something different.
Right, that's cool. So how is that for you? How's that working for you?
Well, I'm a little short, not very long, but you did mention about the training for the introduction video. So I made a piece on that. I added the video that I had made from YouTube. I just I couldn't figure how to connect the introduction video to the YouTube video. So I have to work on that. So the introduction video and the
okay.
is a little separate, but they're both on my blog. So.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you have to you working with Word, right?
What do you mean?
What kind of, you have Word, you have Windows, right?
Oh, yes, right.
So you can use Windows Movie Maker for that.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
Movie Maker to do what? To
what you right. So what you would do, you would launch your Windows Movie Maker, which is part of your Windows package. So once you open it up, it gives you on one of the tabs, it tells you to import your video, your actual video. You can also import the introduction all together. So you will create one file with your intro in the front and your video in the back end, and you can even put an outro if you want at the end of your video. But you do that through Windows Movie Maker.
Okay, I will definitely take care of that.
Right, I'm using iMovie to do the same thing, and it's very similar. It's just that it's a different look. So just look on YouTube to see how to use it, because it's really easy. That's how I learned. So and before
iMovie is what? Just capital I movie?
Well, iMovie is for the Mac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you want the Windows Movie Maker.
Okay.
And it's pretty cool because once you set it up, then you can just put it. You can send it straight to YouTube, and then you'll have everything in one video.
Okay, great.
Yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Cool. So can you give me the URL
Rose.
for your blog post?
Yeah, Rose Hall blog.
Rose Hall blog.
.com.
Oh, okay. This is Daria Jackson Legonier live with Rose Hall, and we are sharing our blogs from MLSP blog sites, and we had a wonderful week. We've just been in the groups. We've been following along with our accountability partners, and we are just having a blast creating content, setting up our blogs. I didn't do mine yet. My content will be out in a few hours, but I did set up a blog. But I wanted to show you Rose because she has started blogging, and people are sharing and liking, and this is just incredible. And she is a novice at WordPress. For someone that is a novice at WordPress and has a blog up and running, that is phenomenal, because MLSP has taken away all the nuances that novices go through, because they wanted to make sure that it was just much easier, make it easier for us to brand ourselves and get our blogs up so we can do what we need to do, instead of banging our heads against the wall all night trying to figure this thing out. So the videos are step by step. They're set up in bite-sized pieces so you can devour the information and actually get it done. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen so that we can see what Rose has done. So this is her blog right here, and it's so bright and nice and eerie. I love it. And this is her blog post that she has shared, how to create an introduction video, which is really cool, because that's another way to brand you, creating an introduction video. So she has her share tabs, which I haven't figured out how to do yet, and I like the way yours look. Nice and neat. I like it. And then here's her video. Here's her content to go with her video, and she has some links here for you to check some stuff out. She has her Instagram on the side. That's cool. I like the Instagram on the side. Then she has a post on giving thanks today and every day. Nice, cool graphic like that. And then she put, why is it important to brand you? So these are some really cool topics that she has going on her blog thus far. Oh, okay. So you did yours a little different. I have this on the side. You have it on the bottom. And then you have your form at the bottom. And what's cool, because these are all plugins, so all you have to do is just move them around, until you're happy with where they are, on your blog. That's the cool part.
Yes.
Yeah. So this looks great. All right. So it's showing your Facebook, what do you call it? Your feeds. I think that's, on your fan page. So this is cool. Shows how many likes you got, how many comments you got. You can look at the full story. So yeah, this is cool. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And this is it. This is it. And she's not done yet, because as she continues to go on and on, she's going to come up with different ideas and different incentives, and going to say, wait a minute. And you're going to find yourself tweaking and changing all the time, This is phenomenal, though. I think it is just a testament of how simple MLSP sites is for us to get our brand out there, But I'm having a blast with it. But all day Friday, that's all I did. I was like, I'm getting this done. I was looking through the group and everybody's posting their blog posts and everything. I was like, oh no, I gotta do mine. But it's
Yeah.
cool. So you know that there's the 3-minute expert group, and then I
Yes.
think there's also a accountability group,
Ah.
a 30-day blitz with. So MLSP has that group, and then Ray has his 3-minute expert group.
Yes.
So that's cool. So I have to go because I think I'm in one of them that I actually went in and saw what was going on, and so I got to get into the other one. But yeah. So
Yeah.
you notice you got in the back. Did you notice the traffic that you're getting? You know, people, the people that are liking, commenting.
I know there's it's not Monarch, something that monitors, and like it's like a scale. I forgot
Right.
which one it is. Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, and the
And
scale
then,
in different days
right,
shows.
and there's a graph too back there.
Yes,
I think
exactly.
that's Google Analytics.
Oh, okay, yes.
And yeah, so you'll see the graph of how many people came to your blog that day.
Yeah.
Because I put the link in one of the groups saying that, it's a work in progress. This is what I did thus far. I think I just did the header. And then I looked in the back office and I said, hey, where did I get all these people from? Because my blog is not, active yet. I didn't activate it yet.
Well, mine is not actually. I just published, and I guess the few people that I've told where it is, what it is, because I have told people to take a look at it. Because
Okay, cool. But you don't
actually,
have it. It's not on the actual. You don't have it published yet to the public yet.
I don't know because I know it had to uncheck a button when you're ready for it to go public, and I didn't uncheck it as yet.
Oh, you didn't uncheck it. Okay.
No.
So you're not ready to release it to the public yet either.
I don't know. I thought you had to finish all that stuff first. No.
Well,
because I don't have the other pages and stuff. You can release it without the other pages.
Well, I would want to I would rather you release it with your about page.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely,
okay.
You want to have that, and you do want to have a recommendation page.
Okay.
Whether even if it's just 1 or 2 products, it doesn't have to be like 10, 15. 1 or 2 products that mainly the ones that you have purchased, because then you can talk about it.
Great, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I would do the ones that you have purchased, whether if it's just 1 or 2, but I think you did like 3, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So definitely, because all the ones I have there are the ones that I have purchased. I have purchased more, but I just wanted to keep it simple. You don't want to have so much stuff that it just looks cluttered. So you definitely want to do the products that you have sold, and then you can share in your little blurb on the side or on the bottom, however you decide, to organize that. You definitely want an image of the product, and then you want a little blurb about it, and then your link for them to get it.
Okay. Got
right. Let me see. So you want to definitely have that. You can have a work with rows tab, and if it's not, filled in yet, it's okay. It's not a big deal. You already have your blog roll, you have your home page, and then and your recommends. So those 2 pages, your recommend and your about rows. So just think about your story.
What I wasn't sure about was they said a home page and a post. So that's different, your home page and the page that you post on?
Yes, your home page is basically the page where people are going to come to and see that it's your blog. Then they will click on blog to actually see your blog post. They call it's called a blog roll.
Okay. Now, right now, the page I got is considered what? The blog roll?
It looks like you have it set up as your what do you call the page I just said?
Homepage and a blog roll, you said.
Yeah, your static page. It's called a static page. So
Okay.
that would be with your banner, your
Okay.
your free offers. Then under the blog roll, that will be actually where they will click on blog to see your posts. So it's just a matter of you changing the settings, because right now you have your blog roll as your static page.
Okay.
But if you don't want it that way, you can always you can set it under blog.
Got it.
Yeah. So these little things, like as you continue to blog, you're going to learn how to do, you know?
Because I see there are some blogs that have like the little, are they called tags that have the little things that you could click on above the,
Yeah, those are called pages. Those are the pages.
so when you create other pages, that's okay. Because I was wondering, how do you do that? It didn't say anywhere. Once I start creating pages, that'll do that. Oh, okay.
Right. And then in the settings, you'll position it like when you do your widgets on the side,
Uh-huh.
you will determine whether you want it to be on the very top of your
Okay.
banner
Uh-huh.
or you want it underneath the banner.
Got it.
And when
Okay.
you go through the widgets training, they'll distinguish that.
Okay. Got it. All right.
So, when you play around with it enough, you will understand the positioning, because even on the side where the widgets are, it pretty much tells you where it's going to be.
Okay. Now,
So,
another thing I haven't done is tags and the meta description. I need to do all that before I make it public, right? Meta tags and all
well,
that.
your tags is the same thing as categories. So you might want to think about the categories that your blog post would be. Like example could be network marketing, social media. So you might want to set up those categories, because on the side of the menu, there's a category tab. You would
Uh-huh.
click that and you would just add categories. And I would put like 4 or 5 categories. Maybe network marketing training or MLM, or whatever it is you want to what categories you're going to be posting about.
Okay. Now,
um
what about tags?
now
What is that? That's like keywords.
tags are keywords.
So I
So
have to fill that out too, right?
like that doesn't happen until you actually do your posts.
Okay.
So if you're doing a post on video marketing,
Mm-hmm.
in the tag section you want to put all the keywords that have to do with video marketing,
Okay.
so that when people do a search on the search engines, your post will pop up. So that's another course in itself, keywords. Yeah, that's another course in itself.
Great. Okay.
And as a matter of fact, I think in the 3-minute expert, there is a section on keywords.
Okay.
There is a
So look at the section of keywords. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I sure will.
But it'll take a while for you to actually get your blog exactly the way you want. So you don't want to wait until it's like perfect to launch it. Because that can take months.
Yeah, I understand that, but I didn't know what was necessary before you can like the tags and the categories. I didn't know what was necessary before you put it out there. So that's a definite has to be before it's out there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the categories, you can deal with that as you go along. That's not the biggie. The big thing is making sure that your blog depicts who you are.
Okay. So about me page.
Right. Your about me, your products, and then at some point you want your banner to reflect, who Rose is.
Okay.
You have a nice banner there, but you need to have some text in it.
Oh, okay.
So that we know, and I recommend that there's a picture of you also.
Okay.
On your blog. So I don't know if you want to make it yourself or you want to just go to Fiverr and pay somebody $5 to do it, you know,
But would
that's
they
totally up
use
to
the banner that I have?
huh?
They would use the banner I have?
Or something else that you would rather have is, so that's totally up to you.
Oh,
You can use that banner if you like.
okay. All right.
And then you can tell them that you want a picture of yourself in it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you want some wording, you want a tagline,
Okay.
you know, basically telling us, you know, who Rose is and what Rose offers in your banner.
Okay, great.
Yeah, but I'm glad to see that you are blogging already. That is so cool. That is so cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, by next week, you'll have it ready to be launched and for the world to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I love the progress because last week I don't think you had any blog posts yet. Not, you have
No.
3 and I have none. When we're gonna get our first one up, and then I like the fact that you have a video embedded there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know you can put the video anywhere in the document, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be on the top. It could be anywhere.
I couldn't figure out how to move it.
Oh well, okay. Well, I can show you how to do that kind of stuff. That's easy.
Yeah.
Because you got to do it in the text portion. It's 2 portions. I could probably show you right now in my existing blog, because since I didn't do anything in the blog that me and Willie have together, it'll probably just be easier. Let me see if I can bring that up. Bring up my existing. All right. All right, so I'm going to share my screen again.
Mm-hmm.
You can see. You see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay. Let me know when you see it.
Okay.
What do you see? You still see me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Let's go back. I don't know what happened. Oh, I didn't press start screen share.
Now.
Okay. Can you see now?
Yes, I
do.
do.
All right. So I'm just gonna go. So this is what your WordPress looks like too. So I'm gonna go to my blog, any blog post. So I'm gonna just pick one. All right, this was the latest one I did. All right, notice there's visual and there's text. See that? You probably never even noticed that. See that?
See what? Where's your pointer?
All right, see my cursor?
Oh,
see,
okay, yeah.
Tab visual, text.
Yes.
When you put a video in, you have to put it in this mode.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna embed a video in there real quick, just so you can see, and then I'm not gonna let me just find a video real quick. All right. Why isn't it coming up? Oh, here we go. All right. Actually, this was the first mastermind that we did, and we got somehow they kicked us out. All right. So what you want to do is you want to share.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go to embed. And then you're going to take this code and copy it and bring it to your blog. And then you basically, this is code, but there's also wording in there too. So you just have to find your text, and basically you can put it anywhere. You can put it right here in front of like this div. So the last thing I said is if you're a writer, consider writing on a revenue sharing site like Skidoo and Ifabaro. So I'm going to place the video right there. And see where it says iframe. It opens with iframe and closes with iframe. So I can put a space in between. And then this is the height and the width. So you can change those if you don't like it. So I'm just going to click update. I'm going to take it out anyway because it has nothing to do with what my blog is. But this is just to show you. And then we'll go to view posts. And there's the video.
I like that. Yeah.
All right. And then let me go back because then you can also see it in your post too. And here's the video. Also, what's cool is I forgot, you don't have to deal with the code. You can just pull this, make sure that your cursor turns into an arrow, and then resize it.
Okay.
You see? So, and it doesn't matter. You can put it at the beginning, the middle, wherever you want it, at the end. I don't recommend the end though, but you know, wherever you want to put the video, you can put it there.
Okay. Excellent.
All right.
Great to know.
All right, so I'm gonna take that out. But a lot of this stuff is really easy, but if you don't know, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it's the same thing. It was something else you were saying. I don't know if it's something about the widgets or something.
About the blue color in the background.
Oh, the blue color. Okay.
You said footer. That is in a footer.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. All right, this theme is a little different than the other one. Let me go back to this one. All right, which color? You mean the color down here, my footer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My bottom, it's all the same color as the blog, and
and I was playing
separated.
Right, I was playing around with it. Let me see if I can get it. I don't want this blog up now. Let me log in here this way, and then I can show you what I did. All right, so I went to customize. And what's cool about this feature is you can play around with how you want your blog to look while you're looking at it.
Okay.
So let's see, what did I do? I went to footer. I guess there's something that said footer. Site footer. I think that's what I did.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, footer background color. That's what I did. I don't know why the blue doesn't show up here though. But that's pretty much what I did.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and then you could play around with it and it'll change while you're looking at it. That's what I did.
That's great.
And then we were talking about this front page. So I made my front page home, which is a static page. But you have yours set with the latest posts. So yours looks like, all right, so you're going to show it? Yeah, I think yours looks like this, I think. No. Yeah, it shows the post. Oh, man, my sister's calling me. All right, we have to decline. So I want my front page to show. I don't want it to show the actual blog role, and I'm playing around with this now to make sure that it's what I want it to be. because when I click blog, what I want is it to just show, my blog roll, which I don't have anything there yet. So
now, what is this that you're looking at that shows front page and post page?
what I did was I went into, let me leave page, just so I can show you how I got there. I don't know why mine is so slow. I went into appearance and then I went into customize.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
That way you can pretty much see everything, your menus, your static front page, your after entry widgets. After a while, you'll learn what all of these are, colors.
Mm-hmm.
See, I made my background color blue. So
I see.
Yeah, I did that here because I know Willie likes blue. So, I did the blue thing. It doesn't really matter to me since I do have my own blog. So that's where I have my pink and stuff. But
okay.
Yeah. But since I'm sharing it with him, I figured, okay, let me compromise a little bit. But yeah. So how do you find getting content for your blog?
Actually, so many of the educators that's in the business have been talking about your notes and the different trainings that we've got. So I kind of just was going back over things that the training and the webinars, the notes I've been taking, and just jotting down information from them, and then kind of coordinating it into a blog. That's why it hasn't gotten long yet, because I haven't used anybody else's stuff. It's just kind of creating stuff.
Right, and that's fine. It doesn't, don't worry about how long it is. As long as you're teaching somebody something, it could be one major mistake that network marketers are making. And make sure are you making this mistake? And then you can talk about like when you got started, and then you learn X, Y, Z. I thought I was doing it all right. I was doing X, Y, and Z. And then when I got on the webinars and started hanging out with, top, 6-figure earners, I realized that that's not the way to do it. The way to do it is, and that's good enough because it's content. And somebody's going to relate to it.
Okay.
So, as you become seasoned, your blog posts get longer, your emails get longer, but just starting out, I wouldn't even sweat it, just teach whatever it is, don't worry about how long it is. It reminds me of like, you do an essay and they say it has to be 500 words. And that kind of messes you up because you're thinking like, oh God, what can I say? What can I share that's going to end up 500 words? But if a teacher or the test just said, I want you to compare X, Y, and Z. I want you to talk about this, that, and the third. You will have 500 words because you don't feel like, oh my God. So, don't even sweat it. We all come from that kind of world because that's the world we live in. But, it's about you, what you learned and what you got out of it and your story. Because somebody else can do that same blog post, but it's not going to come out like yours because their experience is not yours. They may share the same exact 3 tips, but their way and your way is different.
Yeah.
And it'll grab different people. So no need in getting caught up in all of that stuff. But been there, done that, so I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. And another easy way, I have a notebook that's for the wake-up call only. And if you notice in the wake-up calls, that the titles are copy. They're always talking about 10 ways to this, 5 ways to that. Use the copy and use the content because they're teaching it to us, not only for us to learn it, but to be able to share it with others. So you don't have to feel like you're copying because your delivery is going to be different than how they delivered it on the wake-up call. Because your understanding and your takeaway it's going to be different the way you would tell somebody. It's just like when we can go see the same movie, but what you got from it, what I got from it, we're going to talk about it from two different perspectives. You may talk about the end, I might talk about the middle.
Yeah.
And it's the same movie.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's okay because it's all about sharing. The tips might be exactly the same. And even the way you describe the tips might be different. The way you elaborate on it. You know, one tip could be, you know, create content every day. And then you may talk about, yes, content is the information that you learn from webinars or from your notes. And I might say it another way, you know, but it's still the same tips, different delivery.
Right.
So I have a book that I use just specifically for that. And, you know, when I'm on my way to work, I listen to it and then I jot down the notes, and then I either create a video or I might jot down. I notice what a lot of them do, they'll jot down the notes and then pretty much say something very similar in the video.
Okay.
So it's not even like you have to say something totally different in the video, because that's what I was struggling with in the beginning. Like, all right, I got my content. What am I going to say in the video? What, the same thing? You know? But as you do it more often, you will find what you would say in your video. Your video could also be an intro to your blog post. It could be a story, you know, about a time when, and then in my blog post, I'm going to give you 10 tips to avoid the mistake I made, you know, like that. So you, as you do it, you'll think of ways of how to incorporate, you know, your video with your blog post. So it's probably better to do the blog post first, or maybe the video, depending on the topic. And then you find a way to merge it together, you know.
Right.
You know, but it's cool because you'll be able to rank in two places. You'll rank on YouTube, and you'll rank also with Google with your blog. So pretty cool.
Yeah.
So any last parting words?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, just like he had us write giving thanks, and we referred to Thanksgiving. Now, do you take something like that down when the season is over, or do you just leave?
You don't take anything down. You don't take anything down. It's on your blog forever.
Oh, you can't take it off.
Well, you shouldn't. Why would you take it off?
Oh, because I thought when the season is over, you know, who wants to read about giving thanks and Thanksgiving? But that's okay.
You never know. You never know. Your blog post can pop up, and something you said in it could inspire someone, even if it's 2, 3, 5, 10 years later.
Oh, okay, I understand. All right, because I was wondering if your seasonal tank move and okay, got it.
No, don't take it off unless you know you feel it's inappropriate for your blog. But as far as putting content on and taking it off, nope.
No, great. All right.
Nope, because then you'll do one next year.
Yeah.
You compare it to last year. You know, and somebody might even say, "Yeah, I read your blog post about Thanksgiving that you did 2 years ago, and then I recognize your growth from, you know."
Yeah.
You just never know.
So helpful. I'm ready to get to work now.
Right? I know, right? Isn't this exciting?
Yeah, I mean, gotta go put all these things into action now. Yes.
Yeah.
Appreciate your help with this. So.
Cool, no problem. So next week we will definitely show our progress some more. I do want to end. I wanted to show you an Instagram app. Okay. Yeah, I want to show you guys an Instagram app that I've been playing around with. It's called Legend. For some reason, my software is not working. I was going to bring it up on my phone and share my screen, but that's another time. I don't remember how I used to do it. I haven't done it in a while. But it's an app called Legend. And what it is that what they do is they bring your text. The app brings your text into video form.
Wow.
So it makes it more eye-catching. So I've been playing around with it.
I have seen your post with that.
Yeah, and it's this app called Legend. So I've
Okay.
just been playing around, having fun with it, and people are like, wow, this is really cool. How did you get that? You know.
Very nice.
So what I want to do is like at the end of every, you know, mastermind, just share something really, really cool. So that's a real cool app for Instagram, and you can put it on Facebook. You can send people the video in a text form. So it's cool. So I've been trying different ones, and yeah, I like it.
And so you download it up front on your phone, right?
Right on your phone or your iPad, and it works in the Android, the Play Store. It's in the Play
Okay.
Store, and it's
Excellent.
also in the Apple Store. You know, the
Great.
apps for Apple. So depending on which phone you have, you know where to go to get your apps. But it's the one with the yellow L, so that way you'll know that you have the right one. And it's
Okay.
real easy because the text box will open up when you open it, and then you just type over it what you want to type, and then you pick which video attribute you want to show. So it's like 3 pages, and it has about 12 of them on each page. So, and then they have different colors that you can choose, and who knows, after a while they may, even upgrade it even more. But I just thought it was really cool when you want to send a really eye-popping message. It could be like a webinar. It can be an inspirational message. You really want people's attention. It could be a blog post. I mean, it's just so many ways as I'm, talking to you, thinking about how to use it, and it definitely gets people's attention. Did it get your attention when you saw it?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Like,
Very nice.
what the heck is that?
Wow, nice.
And then
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, I'll be like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to bed. And I'll take my iPad and lay in the bed and be like, okay, I'm going to create a bit strip. And I'll take like a cartoon character of me and
Uh-huh.
scroll down and then find something that I think is funny. And then I'll, create that and send that and be like, okay, I'm going to bed.
Well,
So
it's definitely an eye catcher.
yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys because I just happened to scroll down in the feeds and somebody said 3 cool Instagram apps, and I said, oh, let me see what this is, and I said, ooh, legend, what's this? So I said, I'm going to share it. So, but yeah, this concludes our mastermind for today, and the next time we meet, it will be in December. Can you believe it's December already?
Wow, time has really been moving.
Yeah, so
Year almost over.
So December is the time where we are going to crank it up. We are not going to get lazy and lay around. We're going to crank it up so we can just hit the ground running in 2016.
All right.
Right?
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, me
Absolutely.
too. So, Rose, it's definitely been real. And everyone else that's been on, thank you for hanging out with us. And we'll be back next week.
All right.
All righty. Take care.
Okay.
All right. Have a great week.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.